taught me, you can never learn public speaking from just sitting down and asking questions. You got to get out there and take the stage. That's the reason why we call this company Take the Stage, because it's about action. And so they forced me to take part in a humorous contest. That was my first time taking a contest overseas. And you must understand, if you have been my friend, you'll know that my jokes are very cold and late. But apparently Singaporeans, they don't appreciate jokes, but Americans do. So my let's try to make me feel a bit better. And so my turning point was in 2006 when I won the division championship for the humorous contest. I was talking about Singapore, right? And that gave me that confidence where I realized that if I can actually make a bunch of Americans laugh, hey, maybe I have a chance, in Singapore. And I went on the contest path and I never looked back. And I tell you, this is really one of my biggest journey. And today I'm really, really excited because the last time I ran this workshop was about, I think 8 months ago. And I want to tell you that if you have been to that program, I have new stuff for you. Because every day is a learning journey, okay? And I have so much things to share with you that, I recently wrote a report that you'll be seeing over here. It says there are 250 tips on how to become a better speaker. There are 250 things I've learned. And it's all in this little report that you can get as long as you visit the website. Okay, and today I'm going to pull out 7 things that I think is the most, I won't say the most important, but 7 things that I feel that would be a start for you. Okay, and then we'll start with that. Alright? And then when we have more time, we'll do that again. All you need to do is just visit the website, just put in your name and email address, and then there's going to be somebody who will drop you the report. Okay? So that's the 250 tips. Now, some of you will be asking me, hey Eric, okay great, public speaking, right? You think that today's program is about public speaking. I'd like to add that it's not just public speaking that you'll be learning. So a lot of people tell me that, but Eric, I don't speak to big crowds like this. At most, probably 2 or 3 people. True? We don't always give business presentations. But a lot of us forget that at the end of the day, what we're really doing is communicating. What you're really learning is the rules of communication. Whether you're speaking one-on-one in an interview or one-to-many in, for example, some of the entrepreneurs speaking to judges, or you're speaking to your potential wife or husband, it is communication. So a lot of things that you're going to learn today is going to help you become a powerful communicator. One of the lessons I learned in America was this. I was interning for a job. And as an intern, right, sometimes you face a problem. Okay, you can do a lot of things, but your boss don't believe you can because he thinks you're young. And so he will give you paperwork to do, and I was doing a lot of administration work. And every day I'll go up to him and say, hey boss, I can do more. See, this is what I've done before, give me some assignment to do. But he said, no, relax, young man, relax. He always say, young man, relax, right? And I can't relax because I was only working for him for a year. So I gave up, and I told myself, you know what, I'm going to get myself involved in something else. So I accidentally got myself involved in an entrepreneurial organization. And back then, the organization was crashing, and I thought, since no one to take it up, let me take it on. So I remember there was one time, there was a conference, and it's a 1,000 people conference, and everyone in the audience were either investors or big bosses, and they're trying to find out more about entrepreneurship. So I was up on stage delivering a speech about entrepreneurship and how what our organization can do. No one would have figured this out. At the end of the entire presentation, I think I shared with you before, right? The entire presentation, my boss was in the crowd. That same boss, his name is C.H. Low. He's a Chinese guy. And he came to me, and you know how Chinese bosses are like. They like you, they don't say. They hate you, they tell you. They're very critical people. I don't know. Have you all met Chinese bosses? Or you are a Chinese boss? Huh? Right? So I remember this. So imagine you're my Chinese boss, and you just came in to me and say, oh, Eric, wow, not bad, huh? Seems like you're going to be very busy, huh? And I totally forgot that you have an internship too, huh? And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to get in trouble on Monday morning. And he says this, I'll see you on Monday morning. Every bad thing happens on Monday. Yeah, you realize? And so, in the office, went in, and I thought, I'm going to get a beating out of him or something. And this is what he said. He says, you know what, Eric? I'm going to give you a new assignment. And this assignment requires you to fly with your boss. So there's another big boss. And what you need to do is to help him out with his business presentations. Okay, I want you to continue doing what you do, but also work with us on the marketing, help us to talk to our clients. Bear in mind, I'm an IT intern. I was just doing pure technology, so I was supposed to do programming, but I was given a business role. And the reason was because of what he's seen me do on stage. Well, it was an aha moment for me, because that was when I realized that there is something in the real world that a lot of us do not know. Teachers do not teach us, and that is this. If you are able to come on stage and speak confidently with a lot of charisma, people are going to perceive you as more competent. I repeat, it's a very important statement. If you're up on stage and you're able to speak confidently, with a lot of energy, making people laugh, connect, engage, people are all of a sudden they just say, wow, this guy, very competent, very successful, very capable. The key word here is perceive. You might not be. You might not be. But people will think you are, and that's good enough. Because when they think you are, they will give you the opportunity. And when you have an opportunity, that's when you can milk it to the fullest. Can you see where I'm coming from? And so I would like to encourage you and persuade you that this skill doesn't just help you in your speaking skills. It's going to give you an unfair advantage because you can get a lot more opportunities. Now, communication is a big thing here. And let me tell you that I feel that Singaporeans and people in general, they have problems communicating. And let me give you an example. Okay, I'm going to try to get up here. Now imagine this is a message that the CEO sent to the manager. So take some time to read it. You can look at me if you're done. Okay? So this is a general message. But check out when you try to pass the message down from the manager to the department head. Look at how distorted the message will turn. Can all of you see? See now? Alright, then now let's take a look at the department head to the floor manager. Alright? And then, don't worry, the message gets shorter and shorter. Floor manager to the supervisor. Oh, wait, let me show you the best part. The supervisor to all of us, to the staff. I hope you're not the supervisor that people will disappear. We might laugh, but don't you feel that sometimes that's what happens when you communicate? You say X, but people get Y. Yeah? If Y is a good thing, it's okay, but usually Y is not a good thing. So today we're going to learn a bit about communication. So I'm going to immediately give you the first tip, right? The first lesson. Now, most of us fail to do a great job in public speaking or in presentation because we fail to understand an objective of presentation. So once you know the objective of a presentation, it makes a lot of things easy. Okay, there are 3 objectives that a presentation must have, and I make it in the form of 3 M's. It's actually in your worksheet. So if you click it, it's over here. Okay, the 3 M's. The first M, you have to make sense. So write it down, make sense. That's the first objective. Second objective, it has to make meaning. And the third objective, it has to be memorable. Bear in mind, these are the 3 things. Each time you're given time to speak, whether it's 30 seconds, 1 minute, 1 hour, 10 days, I don't care. You must always make sure you hit the 3 things. Ask yourself, have I made myself clear? Do the people understand me? Number 2, have I created meaning? Do they understand what I'm saying? Right? Do I join the dots? And the last thing is, am I memorable? 10 days from now, will people still remember? You see that? So it's about memorability. Okay? So we're going to cover that in details. So let's take a look at the second one. 6 ways to look confident and credible. As I mentioned, confidence and credibility is everything. When you're up here, you look confident, you behave credibly, people will naturally listen to you, and therefore they would be able to process whatever that you share. Okay? Now, so I want all of you to do a very quick exercise. Can all of you stand up? Okay, some of you who have done this before, just leave the, okay?